It's 5:59, and we're locked out of the civil radio station because I misplaced my wallet. So make sure you always have your wallet on you so we can do things on time. Because right now we're not on time and we're running behind. So if this video is out of whack, just know that it's because I forgot my wallet. But this video is still going to be great. Just remember that.
Slow glow, and she drop it when the bass low. Hope your camera got them angles.
Tell them you're cooking with magic. They talking about practice and don't know the half. This is our living room, home court advantage. You're walking your path.
Welcome back to CIVL 101.7 FM. This is Churros Play Show. And this is episode 72, like I said at the beginning. That right there was Francis Arvalo with a brand new song titled Water, aka Do You. And like I said at the top of the show, we have some housekeeping to take care of. This right here is the very first episode with our co-host. He goes by the name of Coloumbia Black.
Yeah.
What's good, dog?
Oh, not much, man. You know, it's TGIF, buddy.
TGIF, man. Respect. Yo, man, I'm really excited to even have the opportunity. You know what's crazy, man? It's dope being able to call you Coloumbia Black. You know what I mean? Because usually I call you by your government name, so this is dope. This is dope.
This is real tight. I'm glad you introduced the name kind of
at the beginning. Of course, man. Gotta let the listener know exactly what's taking place and what is, and like I've said before, because I've hinted at it on previous episodes that the next few weeks and the next steps for Chillers Radio is going to be something big and monumental. So I wanted this to be something that was gonna, lead up to something big. So just right off the top, let's get the origin story of Coloumbia Black, the person, not the name, but give us like the origin story as if you were pitching it to the late and great Stan Lee for Marvel. What's the origin story? How do you find
out with a loaded question there?
People. Here's the thing: people need to know who you are as a co-host. Like, people have gotten to know me a bit through doing the radio thing. Some people might not know me at all, but like some people have gotten to know me through the radio thing. So it's like, if you're going to be, or since you are a co-host now on the show, people need to get to know you as a person, right? So it's like, if you can, sum it up in your own words. Like, what is the origin story of Mr. Coloumbia Black?
Oh, Coloumbia Black, he's a lot of things, man. He's not just one thing. Coloumbia Black's history kind of thing too, how he all started. Being an adopted child, that's huge for him. For me, I should say. I'm not going to talk about myself in the third person. But just add the distance between who I am and who he is. But no, as the original myself, being an adopted child kind of thing, especially with a black identity and white parents kind of thing, that's always just a large realm of my world and how I see the world too. It's a huge perception kind of.
It's a special perspective to have.
Yeah, definitely. So just kind of going through life with that as my perspective, being able to make friends of every ethnicity, every race and such. And then just really Coloumbia Black, actually, no, here's how I do it. The coming out of the name.
Go ahead.
Coming out of the name, it's a strong, powerful name, and it goes from my actual name, which I won't say on air. You guys are just going to have to figure out who I am. But it's powerful because of what Columbia's had to endure this entire time kind of thing, being pretty much isolated and many facets of his life going through early childhood, then into his teen years, and then into young adulthood, just kind of being one of the only black guys up until maybe his early 20s. That's where I get to meet you, DJ Darko, and then the rest of the Black Connections crew and all that kind of stuff.
How did you find your way into facilitating things for the arts?
Art-wise?
Yeah.
Well, it all kind of came down with the need for... It started out with really just kind of having a space for black people kind of thing. I was there's art forms out there representing all these other groups, but not necessarily the black community, or just... really the black community. And I wanted to see... art and faces like mine in certain forms, whether that be sculpture and more in media, or just kind of in print, like having Black Panther this year was ridiculous for us. But again, that's something I would have liked to have seen when I was 13, and I'm not going to say how many years ago that was, but that was a long time ago now. So so just kind of like that.
Having proper, I guess in a sense, you also having proper influence growing up helps shape you and mold you for sure.
100%.
So it's you know what? and big ups to you for wanting to facilitate that for the younger generation.
Oh,
so
thank you.
Yeah.
But it goes both. You're doing it as well, right?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, man. And that's what we're trying to do. Another question I'll ask, just to give the listener more information too. Like last year, you Coloumbia Black, or the man behind Coloumbia Black, put together. They'll find out. They put together an event, pretty much a block party.
Yeah.
Give us a bit of history about exactly how that event came about and what you're planning to do with it in the future as well.
All right. So yeah, the block party was called Not Your Typical Canadian Block Party, so NYTC for short, and it's play on words, double entendre for. Just kind of who was throwing the party. So the club was thrown on by Black connections, and when you think of your typical Canadian, you don't necessarily think of like a black body or a black person or anything like that. So that was really cool to be able to be like to have such an exciting event and be thrown by someone you don't necessarily think as the Canadian. But also too, actually, to finish up the double entendre, that thought there, was it's not your typical because of the bodies, but it's also because it was held indoors. So
true, yeah, it was,
outside and all that, kind of like food trucks and all that, but that didn't take place, none of that. We had it, well, we did have all that, but it was on inside. And what was the
question was, so right now you just give us the history of it, but like what is like the plan? Because I know the plan. You have another one planned for in February, right?
Next February. Yeah. So the plan is really to showcase Black culture. That's what the event started out, showcasing Black cultures through various ethnic groups too, because this is Black culture, something that has been is being used and being paid in homage by many other races too. Like in this coming event, I don't want to say any names yet. As we get closer to the date, I will. But we'll have some like Filipino dance crews doing like performing hip hop, and it's like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool, because automatically you're like, hey, well, actually no. Not automatically. Hey, you're just kind of. It's interesting to see that other groups are using.
It's culture, man.
Culture and paying homage to it, and that's something we want to celebrate at these kind of cultures. You don't necessarily have to be Black to be using it, but you have to pay homage. Where did the roots come from in that? So where I'm trying to go with this is I'm just trying to get everyone to come to these events and come see what we are bringing as a culture, and what the people outside of our culture are bringing to it too, and the people inside the Black community are doing as well, because again, we're not highlighted too much out here. We're a small population, but when you do find us as a population, we're large in energy and such.
Most def. There you go. With that being said, we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna we have a brand new single here by Emily Roed. This is Pinball. This is her brand new single. She's actually coming out with a EP late next year, right at the end of the year. I didn't even bring this up at the beginning of the show, but it's almost 2019. Like I don't know if you guys, I don't know if you people really understand this. It's almost 2019. That means it's almost 2020. Like
that's crazy. That's crazy.
It's crazy, right?
It's just going too fast, man. Everything's going too fast.
Crazy. It's right here. It's Emily Roed with Pinball. You're listening to CIVL 101.7 FM.
If back then, turning into Mumbai.
Welcome back to CIVL 101.7 FM. This is Cheryl's Play Show. My name is DJ Darko, and we are here with our co-host Coloumbia Black. And man, we are, for the people who get to see this video and the content that goes on Instagram, we are rocking these very beautiful and very colorful. I'm wearing a crew neck. Coloumbia Black is wearing a beautiful maroon hoodie, and just give us the origin story behind these Black Connection sweaters, these beautiful Black Connection sweaters that we're wearing.
Okay, well, I'll give you the origin story about the club. So really it came out of the necessity that I had Black friends. So again, being an
I have Black friends.
Being an adopted child, right? Like you have some Black friends, but they're all in Vancouver because you had to go to this boys or girls camp, boys and girls club kind of thing once a month on Sunday. So that was the only time I got like my culture time in. So anyways, went to the University of Victoria, went out there, and then like realized, well, I only had like 2 Black friends out there. It's kind of nuts. And then existential crisis, all that, transferred, came back to Abbotsford. And then went to UFV, and I was just like, holy, there's so many Black people here. Started to notice a trend going on. So met our president, Michelle Nadezi, just a great leader there. We kind of were joking on my orientation day, hey, let's get a club going. Yeah, you were there too, Manga. You were the co-founder. Founding father.
We were founding fathers.
Yeah, DJ, man.
We were.
DJ Darko, founding father.
Founding father, Mark Forcier, Michelle Nadezi. It was literally that day because we saw you and we were like, me and Michelle were like the ambassadors, and you were the only other black person at orientation. We're like, okay, him. Put him in our group.
Yeah.
Done.
I even think too. I remember they put me in a different group, but I was just like, nah, I'm not. I'm just not gonna do that. I'm gonna go with this group here. This is the most culture I'll get in maybe the year.
And then literally from there it just blossomed. Like I wasn't able to continue it on just because I was busy trying to figure out my life at that time too.
Yeah.
And I wasn't currently going to school, so I wasn't able to
But
stay
you
here.
helped a lot. You were with the passion.
Definitely.
You had the passion, which kind of like propelled us to continue with it. Because remember, like on that day, it started out as a joke. We were like,
dude, literally that same day, it grew from the mud. Literally that same day, like honestly. Yeah.
And then as we were taking it, so like with the clothing too, like the club just kind of got big from having like 5 members. We went to like 15, 20, 30, and then it just kept growing and growing.
True,
and then we're just like, wow, like we gotta have something that links us all together or puts us under this umbrella kind of thing in a good way, just like community. We needed a community logo identity kind of thing, and then it came up with like our sweaters, the sick logo made by one of my best buds, June Rowe.
Shout out June, man. I hear a lot about June. Yo, June, we got to get you on the show too at some point.
Yeah, good man. Yeah, good man.
We got to get him on the show too at some point.
But yeah, that's basically it. And then we just kind of held meetings at the University of the Fraser Valley campus Tuesday and Thursdays. Tuesdays we're just coming, hanging out, doing homework together, and then Thursdays, again, kind of just really hanging out, getting ready for Friday and everything.
That's it. Yeah. Make sure you guys cop on. Yeah, are these still for sale? Can people still buy this?
They're still for sale. You can check our Instagram. It's black_connections, and then just pop us a message there. Send your inquiries and what you want to blackconnections@hotmail.com after that, or just use the link on IG. Simple as that.
Boom. Make sure you get one of these.
Yeah.
For the people listening, you can't see how beautiful these sweaters are, but in person, amazing sweaters.
And they're affordable.
And they're affordable. You hear that? That means you. Yes, you, the student with the student debt and the loans. We understand, we get it, but it's okay.
We know the struggle.
We understand the struggle.
I'm only 2 years out of the hole, man.
We understand. You can afford this. This right here is a shameless plug for the sweaters, so make sure you get that. We're gonna take a quick break, and we will be right back here on CIVL 101.7 FM. Welcome back to CIVL 101.7 FM. This is Chill Rose Play Show. My name is DJ Darko. Yo, I'm gonna have to get used to saying your name all the time now too. Yo, you know what?
Like waiting for my pause to come in there. Yeah.
Interject anytime.
Okay,
The minute I say,
let's do it again. Then.
Start over. Ready?
This is my first go here, so everyone just like be patient with me. You know?
Ready? Here we go. Welcome back to CIVL 101.7 FM. This is Chill Rose Play Show. My name is DJ Darko.
And this is Coloumbia Black.
Boom. All right. So we went to... Perfect. We went to an event yesterday. Thankfully, Coloumbia Black was able to invite me to this event, and I'm super blessed that you even extended the offer. But it was the Urban Renewal Project's 6-year reunion show.
6-year anniversary.
6-year anniversary, yeah. And it was crazy. And the Urban Renewal Project, for those who don't know, is... I guess in a sense a radio show on Co-op Radio. Co-op Radio, which is 105. That's the frequency out there in Vancouver. Shout out Co-op Radio because they're big on like the social justice side and helping the people that are marginalized and stuff in that city. So big ups to Co-op Radio. But yeah, so we went to the Urban Renewal Project event yesterday, and man, the amount of talented Vancouver artists that I had no idea about blew my mind.
Yeah, absolutely.
Blew my mind. At the top of the show, I played Francis's single off of, what is the album title? It's Homegrown Part 2, and he said that Homegrown Part 1 off that song was Water Do You, and then Homegrown Part 2, he mentioned it was coming out in spring.
Yeah.
He told us to bookmark it. He told us to bookmark it.
But he gave the preview, dude.
He gave the preview. Yeah, that song was fire.
That had me bumping, man.
That song was fire.
Him throughout the
he was nice, man. He was nice. Yo, shout out Francis, man. Lyrical kid, man. That kid could spit. That kid could spit for real. Francis was dope. The openers, I forgot their name, but they were amazing.
Yeah, okay, yeah. The openers. I gotta figure that out too.
They were like TLP or TYP or something.
That very first song they did, they just kicked down the door like they're the first. It was a Leonidas kick.
Yeah. Leonidas,
man, it was just so heavy. Like I was kind of like, I was ready to.
Yeah, dude.
I was just ready to let loose at that point, you know.
Yo, and then that song they did called "What You Grinding For." That beat, the beat alone, redonkulous.
Yeah.
And then
it was the engineer on that.
Right. That's what we need to know. But yo, just big ups to the Vancouver music scene, and having people like that are that dedicated and driven and wanting to, really put on for their city, I guess, in a sense. Yeah, yo, shout out to the Urban Renewal Project for putting on an amazing show. Cause
putting on and continually putting on, right? Like they're keeping the culture going. They're helping push that thing.
Yo, for one, also, Sinbirds. Second time seeing Sinbirds.
Yeah.
Sinbirds, sorry. Still fire
Yeah.
every time, bro. Bro, the way that they move their body, man. So for people who don't know, the Simbirds are they're a UBC dance duo.
Yeah, Afrobeat specialist.
Afrobeat
That's how I
specialist,
call
man.
them,
Yo, straight up, yo, man. And they open up that set with the Bad Energy Wizkid featuring Skepta, which is one of the greatest songs ever written by anybody ever in life, ever. Greatest song. Yo, Wizkid, Skepta, greatest song ever made. Boom.
I don't know, LaFleur.
LaFleur is a good song too. Okay, you know what I mean? We're not going to get into that conversation right now, but yo, man, shout out Simbirds, man. Those two dudes, Serge and Clement.
When they even when they said had us all back up, you knew you had to back up too.
You knew
the
you had to
energy
back
they were
up,
going to
bro.
be bringing was just like, it was like what I'm saying, like Super Saiyan 3 kind of energy. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Wow, Super Saiyan 3 energy. You know that's strong. You know that's strong. With the long hair down the back.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I don't even know. Yeah, man, if you don't know Super Saiyan 3, then this show ain't for you. I'm going to tell you that right now. With that being said, we're going to jump into another track. This right here is by a Mission artist. The dude's, 17, 18 years old, literally graduated. He's opening up for Freddie Gibbs at Fortune later this year.
Is this the guy at
This is
Carport
known.
Manor?
This is known, yeah. You had the pleasure of seeing Known
did have the
at
pleasure.
Carport Manor
Oh,
in Aaron Levy's Carport. The 17-year-old kid, and now he's opening up for Freddie Gibbs. He just finished a tour with Snack the Ripper and some other people. Dude, this kid's 17, 18. Just graduated high
Kid
school.
spits fire, man.
Spitting
He's
fire.
like Dylon.
Dylon, dude.
Dylon. He spits hot fire.
Top five. This right here is Known with On My Own off of the Energy Volume 1 EP. Keep it locked on CIVL 101.7 FM. And for you listening in here on the frequency 101.7 FM, we have a brand new song from another fellow Darko from the UBC area. This right here is Ryu Darko with a brand new single titled In My Heart. So keep it locked here on CIVL 101.7 FM.
Man's name is Ryu Darko. Yeah, that's evil Ryu. So this better be Street Fighter worthy.
Welcome back to the Chill Rose Play Show. That right there was Ryu Darko with In My Heart. It's a brand new single.
Silky smooth.
Silky smooth. You like that one, man?
Yeah, it was nice.
It was nice. Okay, I'm going to give you, since you don't know the songs that I'm playing, I'm going to give you 3 songs. And just by the name of the artist and the name of the song, you will pick what song gets played next. Okay, you're going to do what people say not to do. You're going to judge a book by its cover. Okay. All right, here we go. So the first song that you can choose from is Summer Strawberries by Vince the Messenger.
Okay.
Gummo by Jack Water. And the other song is The Money by EJ Road. So one more time, we have Summer Strawberries by Vince the Messenger.
I like the title. I like the name. I like it all.
And then we have Gummo by Jack Water. And then,
I like that too.
And then The Money by EJ Road.
Oh man, The Money is like, okay, like I feel like it's gonna be a banger there, but like that first one,
Summer Strawberries, Vince the
like,
Messenger.
I just like how it sounds. I like his name with it. Like if I see that in writing, I'm going with that. Like
it's nice.
Let's go with that.
Okay, this right here is Summer Strawberries by Vince the Messenger off of the Summer Strawberries EP. Keep it locked here on CIVL 101.7 FM. Welcome back to the Chill Rose Play Show. My name is DJ Darko.
And this Coloumbia Black.
Summer Strawberries, Vince the Messenger. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh man, I'm driving home to that.
There you go, man. Hey man, you chose it. You chose it. I just gave you the choices. You're the one that picked it.
I'm so happy I did. Okay. Like, dang, that's gonna be my ride home. No questions.
There we go. Okay, here we go. So the next one we have 10 of Hearts by Bow Valley Wolfpack. Okay.
Another nice name.
Another nice name, right? And then we have Remind Me by Niles K.
Nice name.
And then the last song we have is let me see. Okay, yeah. Let's go One Double by Heart Streets. So we have One Double by Heart Streets.
Okay.
Remind Me by Niles K.
Okay.
And 10 of Hearts by Bow Valley Wolfpack.
We're going to go for the last one.
Bow Valley Wolfpack, 10 of Hearts?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, this right here is off of the Lucy EP. This is the Calgary, Alberta group, Bow Valley Wolfpack, and this is 10 of Hearts. Keep it locked here on CIVL 101.7 FM. Welcome back to the Chill Rose Play Show. That right there was Bow Valley Wolfpack with 10 of Hearts. Yeah, we got about, 6-7 minutes left in the show. First of all, already I love this dynamic we have for
I'm enjoying
the show,
it too.
Coloumbia Black. I'm thoroughly happy right now.
Yeah, same here.
I'm happy.
I'm hoping the nerves feel like
They've brushed off.
yeah,
Dude.
they're
That's
like
insane, man.
gone like 20 minutes ago. You know.
My job is to make whoever sits across from me in the mic and is holding a conversation with me while the mics are on, we got to be comfortable.
And you do a hell of a job.
I appreciate it, brother. Okay, so the last song, Roulette. We need like, yo, man, I want to start bringing like a DJ soundboard and start dropping like the and all the winky wonky sounds and stuff. This is gonna become a game show.
Gotta have some like gimmicks in there.
That's
too,
what I'm saying,
kind of
man. It's gonna become a game show, man. Okay, so this is the last song, Roulette. I was gonna say Russian roulette. We don't have guns here, okay? Song Roulette. So we're gonna go to our lovely camera woman, Kelsey.
Shout out to Kelsey.
Shout out to
number
Kelsey.
one.
She's number one, man. Here we go. We have Give Me Thunder by Ben Cottrell. We have Muse by Astha. And we have Amanda by Fade and Georgie Holiday.
What a name.
Yo, you saw Georgie Holiday last night.
Yeah.
The vocalist.
Oh, okay,
The
that's
vocalist, yeah, she's nice, man.
yeah.
Muse by Astha. This is a very good song, and I think this song will probably take us to the end of the show.
Don't be sad though. We'll be back.
It's okay. We'll be back next week. So here's the thing: this song is going to end off the show, but in the meantime, what we have to do is sign off. So what I'm going to say is, don't forget to drink more water, because it's probably the most important thing I've said all day and all show. Right? Don't forget to go out there and spread more love and positivity, because we need that.
Yes, we do.
And at this time here, I'm going to give you, because I feel like we'll work on a more fine-tuned
An outro.
Outro.
Yeah.
But yeah, just because I didn't want it to make it personal. This is a co-host show now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not the only person behind the mic now, so
true.
you know, feel free to add whatever
Can't
tidbits
take
you
this
need
back
to.
now that you gave it to me.
Exactly, bro. I can't take it back. So it's like, yeah.
You can try.
The end of the show. Feel free to plug anything, give any unsolicited advice. I consider myself the king of unsolicited advice, because I give people advice on here at the end of the show that they might not want to hear, but you know, I feel like I need to express what I'm feeling onto the mic. So I'm going to give you this time right now to say whatever outro you want to say.
Oh, I got no plugs right now, but
got no
something that I like to leave every party with, or every interaction with, is telling the person or a friend, sharing is caring. Just remember that right now, especially during this Christmas season. And even after this Christmas season, sharing is caring, and it will always be caring.
Continue it on.
Yeah.
It's a lifelong thing. This right here is Muse by Astha. This has been one of the greatest episodes of the Chill Rose Play Show, and we will continue to have great episodes here on the Chill Rose Play Show.
Yes, we will. Oh, yeah.
Have an amazing weekend and a better week. Go out there and spread love and positivity. Muse, Astha.
Even on days when the sun shines, without you it don't feel right. Now I'm lying on the floor, hope you come through the door and things will be alright. You understand that I'm feeling